more to life than luxury pieces, okay? There's other luxuries in life. So if you're looking at this video and you're thinking, you know, like, who cares? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming a follow-up video to my best mini bags under $1,500. I did a poll on Instagram and pretty much most of you guys said you wanted to see like a comparison between the two bags. Here's some pros, some cons. So I figured I'd go ahead and do this follow-up video. This video is actually, that previous video is actually the most viewed video on my channel so far, so I'm hoping this gets a great response as well. Guys, the two bags that I'll be comparing today, because we did go over 3 bags in that video, but the 2 bags I'm comparing are the YSL Mini Camera Lou bag, and then I'm also going to be comparing it against the Gucci Mini Marmont mini bag. So, guys, these are 2 mini bags in my collection that are absolutely great pieces if you're just starting out your collection. Guys, I want you to keep in mind that yes, luxuries are nice, but there's more to life than luxury pieces, okay? There's other luxuries in life. So if you're looking at this video and you're thinking, you know, like, who cares? Okay, I get it. I totally do, because there is more to life. But you guys, over here at Brwngirlluxe, I love handbags. I love luxury. So that is what you're going to see on my channel, okay? So we're not going to even try to, you know, act like that's not what we're giving over here. This is what I'm giving, guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So I have a few different categories that I want to focus on for this video, 4 different categories. So I'm going to get into the first category. Let's talk about the price of the handbags. So the Gucci Marmont mini bag is $1,100. As I told you guys in the previous video, I did not pay $1,100 for this bag. This bag, when I got it, it was around 2017 when I got this bag, and it was $980, okay? So in 2021, it's $1,100, so makes sense. It's a popular bag. It's a great starter piece. So Gucci just decided, hey, let's up the price a little bit. Understandable. But then my YSL mini bag, this bag was purchased last year around my birthday by my husband. This bag is coming in at $1,190. Now, guys, what I will say about this bag is that I've told you guys before, you can get deals on the Saks website. Sometimes in the store as well. It just depends on what they're like doing that particular week. But this particular bag was purchased on a discount. I can't remember exactly how much we got off. Typically on like $1,000 spend, Saks will give you anywhere, I would say, from like $200 to $300 off. A lot of times it's right in the middle at $250. Again, guys, it just depends, okay? So both of these bags are priced pretty similar. I will just say again, the YSL bag you may catch on a sale. Gucci, I never catch popular Gucci pieces on sale, especially not like the main color. So like black, nude, you don't catch those on sale too often. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. But for the price point, again, both of these are worth the prices that they are currently at. The next thing I want to just kind of get into is durability. So what I will say, being that I've had this bag since 2017, it got a ton of use, okay? So when I got this bag, I was wearing it all the time because this was my first black handbag from a luxury designer, okay? So I was carrying this all the time, and you know, it has some wear, but from what you guys can see on camera, it looks like it's brand new, okay? But I can see some of the wear on the leather. So this is that chevron leather. This leather is a bit softer, you know what I mean? So if you're rough on this bag, it can get a little bit damaged. It can get a little bit scratched up. But again, I'm someone that is really cautious of how I use my bags. I try to take really good care of them because I love handbags so much. So for me, and on my handbags, you guys probably just wouldn't notice like a lot of like wear and tear because I'm so careful. I keep them in dust bags. I keep them, you know, in the best shape possible. I keep them stuffed as much as I can. So that's just something to think about when you are thinking of what my bags look like and maybe what your bag looks like, okay? Also, you know, I've been working from home for the last 3 years, guys, so I don't leave the house but you know, until closer to the weekend, unless I have an appointment or something like that. So none of my handbags are a true everyday handbag, okay? So just keep that in mind as well. Now, when we come over to the YSL bag, guys, the YSL bag is a grained leather. Now, it's still that chevron style, but it's a grained leather, guys. So in my opinion, it can withstand a little bit more wear and tear. Now, granted, this is a much lighter color, so that's a black handbag. This is I think this is called dark beige with YSL. So yeah, you know, you got to be careful like for color transfer and things like that. I don't really wear jeans, so color transfer happening for me is kind of like very rare, okay? So I'm not really worried about that. And then honestly, for me, I just feel like this is a good bag for the spring, summer, just because of the color. I do wear a ton of black, but definitely in the spring, summer month, I tend to pull out my pastel colors more and things like that. But I haven't carried this a ton of times, okay, guys? So if we're just comparing the two, when we're really talking about durability, if you're looking at it between the amount of times I've carried them, the Gucci is doing really well. I mean, again, I feel like the grain leather just can withstand a bit more. But when you're just thinking about, I've had this bag for what, 4 years, and for that first year I probably carried it every chance I could get. It's doing all right. It's really doing all right, guys. So yeah, I think both bags are a good option, but once we get to the end of this video, I will kind of point out which bag I think I would go with if I was shopping for these bags today, okay? So the next thing I just kind of want to get into, and this is going to be pretty brief, but I'm just going to do like what the bags fit, okay? So I'm just going to take out all of my tissue paper out of these bags on both of them because, like I said, I keep them stuffed. And I'm going to show you guys what it fits. Now, I don't have a ton of stuff up here that I could use, but I'm going to try my best to get like essential items in here. Now, I'm recording with my phone, guys, so my phone will not be able to be added, but both of these both of these handbags absolutely can fit your phone. So don't worry, like your phone is not going to fit. So this is the inside of this Gucci bag. Now, if I'm looking at both of them, I feel like you technically have more room in the YSL bag, but from an essential standpoint, I feel like they're going to still fit the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my coin holder, my card holder. I am going to grab my lip gloss for today. I'm just going to put in some Advil. I'm going to put in this small thing of sanitizer, and I'll put in another like lipstick, okay? So here you guys can kind of see what is fitting in here so far. So there's definitely still room to add my phone. Now this bag does have this little pocket in the back where you can slide money and things like that into. So that's pretty cool. And it kind of compares to the YSL bag because the YSL bag, you have some card slots, okay? So you can put your cards in here and save room and not add a card holder. So what I'm gonna do is just take out all the items in this bag. So the card holder, the coin holder, the sanitizer, my pack of Advil, and then I'm gonna take the two lippies, so lipstick and a lip gloss, and drop those in here. So, and when you're putting this stuff in here, you can be strategic about how you put it in here. I see here, it's fitting pretty well, and like I said, it still has room in the back or the front for my phone, but it's fitting all those items pretty well. So as far as sizing, both of these bags are absolutely gonna fit your essentials. So unless you are someone that has a ton more of things that you're gonna be putting in your purse, you should be good to go, okay? So that's something you do wanna consider. I know for me, since I love mini bags, as long as my essentials fit, I'm okay, You know what I mean? So don't, I can't compare to someone that carries a Neverfull every day because I don't carry a Neverfull every day. I like mini bags. My everyday bag is the LV Palm Springs mini, and that's a mini bag. So I don't carry a ton of stuff, but again, all of your essentials you're gonna need. Now, just looking at the inside of the bag, guys, again, this Gucci has this suede. So this is gonna be more prone to getting dirty, okay? That's something you wanna keep in mind if you're someone that just like to throw things in your bag. You need to be a little bit more mindful because you don't want that suede to be just, black eventually. So being mindful of what you put in here. Again, if you put makeup items in here, put it in a little piece of tissue, paper towel, maybe even like a Ziploc bag, just to make sure it stays okay. Because again, I have a little bit of discoloration like right around here, but the rest of the bag looks really good. Now in the YSL bag, it's leather, okay? So the chances of you really tearing this up, I don't really think that's gonna be a thing. And then it's kind of like, feels like a vintage soft kind of leather. So I don't think you're gonna tear the inside of this bag up. But just to be safe, you know, again, anything that's like liquid in your bag, anything like that could spill out, get sticky, try to wrap that up and keep it covered. Now guys, just to talk a little bit about styling with both of these bags. So from a styling standpoint, both of these bags to me can be styled similarly, okay? So let's just say you are going out to a day party event and you have on jeans, a nice shirt, a nice peplum, a nice crop top, and you have on heels. Both of these bags are 100% gonna work for that outfit, okay? Even if you threw on a cute little bodycon dress, I would say if you carry these bags on your shoulder rather than crossbody, it's gonna look dressy. The difference I will say between the two is that the YSL bag, because it's that shiny gold hardware, and then it has this chain strap, it's gonna dress your outfit up just a little bit more than the Gucci bag. Because again, this does have a partial chain here, but the rest of the strap is leather. So to me, that's gonna kind of pull your look down a bit. So if you are thinking oh my God, I need a bag that I'm really, really gonna dress up, I'm gonna have to say you're probably gonna go for this YSL bag, guys, because otherwise you're gonna find a little bit of an issue trying to dress up this Gucci bag, okay? But again, if you're a casual girl, you're not wearing a ton of dressy dresses or anything like that, either of these would work. But if you are someone that's gonna be a little bit more of a girly girl, all of your pieces are gonna be worn with heels, you may find that the YSL bag is gonna work better for you. Both of these, again, are camera style bags. And I mean, both of them are beautiful. You know what I mean? They're both beautiful bags. Neither one of these I would consider selling or anything like that, because to me, these do what I need them to do in my collection, okay? So when we're thinking about what Delana would add to her collection as of today, if she were shopping around, mind you, I'm taking consideration the time of the year that we're in. So we're heading to the spring, summer time frame of the year. You know, I'm going to probably go with the YSL bag, guys. And I just say that because, as you guys have learned, I'm a girly girl, okay? So I tend to dress up more than I dress down. I have my moments where I will dress down a hair, but the majority of my pieces and outfits that you guys are going to see me in, I'm dressing up more than just throwing on jeans and a tee. Jeans and a tee, this is going to be it, but you can still wear this one, okay? But again, if I'm just thinking about where I am today in my life, and if I were looking at both of these bags in 2021, I would probably go with the YSL bag. Now, if I was just kind of getting my collection started, I would be going with probably black. I probably wouldn't go with this, but again, when I was looking at this bag, I was thinking of it being a replacement for my Gucci bag in nude. So yeah, I think that's going to be a better fit for me now. But again, this Gucci bag, if someone says we're going to Six Flags tomorrow, we're going to the theme park, we're going somewhere like that, the Gucci bag is coming because it's perfect. It's small enough to fit with me on rides. It's perfect. This bag here, it's a little more dressy. So I might be I don't want it to get scratched up, because on this one, yeah, it's a little bit of shine, but it's still more bronze. So I don't see scratches and stuff. But I will say on this YSL bag, now I haven't carried it enough to get to that place yet, but I could totally tell that eventually that the emblem will be a little scratched up. But I haven't carried this bag enough to be at that level yet, so it still looks great. But yeah, I think for me now, I'm gonna go with the YSL bag. And again, both bags are super pretty. Guys, if you're shopping today and you're ooh, I need to get one, I can't get both, you have to do what's best for you, okay? These are just some of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about when you're thinking of what mini bag is going to be the absolute best for you. So based on the information I've provided today, use that information to determine what's the best fit for you. Because just because I'm saying YSL will get me today, Gucci probably would get you today. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Both bags are gorgeous. You can't go wrong with either. As I mentioned before, the Saks bag, you can get a little sale, but it's not always guaranteed either, guys. Sometimes Saks doesn't have this bag in stock. So if we're thinking about what's the least expensive price-wise, the Gucci bag is less expensive, okay? So again, if you're on a tight budget and you may say, oh, I only have $1,200 to spend, the Gucci bag may be your best route. And it still comes in other colors. There's like a nude color. They might still make it in like a creamy, like ivory color. There's other color options. I've seen like a really pretty pink that matches my card holder. I've seen that. So there's a ton of options with it, okay? You don't have to go for the black, but just so you know, that is what I would recommend at this point. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, my battle of the mini handbags. Again, both are great handbags, and hopefully from this video today, you can make a good decision on which is gonna work best for you. Guys, I wanna just thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next one.